What's up? It's Max Boost Monday. I am Dennis Caco, your artist extraordinaire, saying what's up. And yeah, welcome to Max Boost Monday. I'm just doing a few things right here. We're here, yay! All right, let's go back to the song. But yeah, hopefully, if you're there, please leave a comment so that I know you are watching. And then if you can, please leave a thumbs up. And if you're new, please subscribe. Get notifications. That whole thing. It'd be cool. Join us. My name is Dennis Caco. I'm the artist creator Max Boost. Max Boost is the original comic book in Import Trader magazine. If you haven't checked this out, check us out at Max Boost Comic on Instagram, and you can go see some of the issues that I did. I started back in 1998, and we hang out every Monday live. We talk about cars. We talk about our project, our car builds. We talk about Max Boost. We discuss things as a community. We have fun, and it's all stuff based around the car culture. So if you haven't seen it yet, why are you here? But anyways, yeah, you're welcome to come join us. We have a bunch of regulars that come on every Monday, and you're gonna see their comments, and we're gonna interact all together, and we have a good time. We usually have a good time. It's anywhere between an hour and a half to 2.5 hours every Monday, hanging out. We got a few project cars. We got we got a EK Civic that we're working on called the Max Boost Midori Mikey Squared car. We've got the Mac Mercury Midori, which just came in. It's a Midori EK. We also got a Civic SI that we just got from that we got brought in from Texas, and that's an FA5 project, which you're gonna do an update on today. And so we're gonna just talk about Max Boost stuff today. Let me see, going through here. Yeah, just that's me. And then normally what we do every Monday is I tend to say hi to everybody in the group. So if you're here, please leave a comment and I'll say hi to you. And also, when you leave a comment, if you stay at the beginning of the show, go to the end of the show, you actually win something. You can win something at the end of the show. And we've been doing that for 40 episodes straight. This is episode number 40. Can you believe that, guys? 40. We've been so committed to this. 40 weeks straight we've done Max Boost Mondays. And then we also read an episode of Max Boost from the comic. Again, you can check that out at maxboost.com. And we read an episode of the comic. And let's see, what else do we do? Show some videos. I got a video for you guys. An update on one of the cars. You'll see. And let's see. I'm trying to do a few things here. Yeah, that's it. So let me see if I got all my sponsor stuff put together. So I want to say thank you to all our sponsors. We got Falcon Tires, Titan 7, Cartoon over here in San Diego. We've got, who else? We've got Sparco, Elite Finish. We got BRI Motorsports. We've got, who else? We've got iBach, Auto Fashion, Chi-Works, Track Spec, Daily Drivers, Mr. Michael Bush. We got Roth Fab, and we got Memo over at Save the Eclipse. And we got Egri and Sergio Sandoval, Grady, and Autocannon sponsoring this live stream right now. Thank you to all our sponsors. Thank you to everybody that takes care of us. And thank you to everybody that's here right now. Looking forward to hanging out. And some of the people that are here, we got Francis Tuchikun. He was the first one here. Hey, what's up? Patrick's in the house. You're not first, Patrick. Not on my screen. Mr. Bemo's in the house. What's up? Mike S. Hello. Flying Lumpia. What's up, dude? Been a little bit. Mr. Memo's not second, dude. I think you're fourth on my screen. Kyle Baker, what's up? Alex, how you doing? Fred Reed. We got Boston Hat. Doing that. Fast TV, what's up? Hey. And Hawaiian Carl, what's up? We got Tim. We got Gregory. We got Kyle. Hey, D, did you get your package? I don't know yet. We're going to talk about that. Oh, shoot. I was supposed to go to the mailbox today. I didn't. And they actually called me. They're like, hey, you got to pick up your stuff. Crap. Okay. Dwayne Avery. What's up? We got Brap. And yeah, Save the Eclipse, bro. And what's up? So yeah, thank you guys for joining in. And if you're we got some stuff to show you today. Man, what has happened in the last week? What has happened in this last week? Huh. It doesn't. It feels. I'm not even sure. Oh, I've been working really hard. That's why I can't remember what I did max boost related. But yeah, no, we've got a few things. I think we're gonna start off this episode today. Probably start off with reading from one of the max boost issues, like right away. What do you guys think? We'll just get into that so that we'll get into the last max boost issue, which is in volume 1 of max boost. And if you're watching for some reason and you don't know what I'm talking about, you can check us out here at maxboost.com. Ding! And ding. So let's see. There you go. Did that work? That works, right? Let's try that again. Hold on. Can I do that? I can't do the timing. I'm trying to do the timing where it goes. I can't do both at the same time. All right. Anyways, we're going to read an episode of Max Boost on Max Boost Monday. And it's what we traditionally do. And I'm going to go look it up, find out where we were last. This is in volume 1. And these guys are about to, got Max and Otto and Todd. They're about to go do a race. And last time I was kind of making fun of the fact that he was wearing something that looked like, what would you say? Flotation device on his chest, but we won't talk about that. Let's see. All right, here we go. Let me pull it up. Max Boost, right here. Ta-da! There's the next issue of Max Boost. Actually, we ended up going into a Max Boost. Let me see. Update. Blah 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 blah. It says update system audio. Hopefully everything's working okay. I'm gonna say cancel right now. I don't know. It asked me to update the system audio. I'm like, why would it ask me in the middle of a live stream? Yeah, so sometimes we have in Max Boost during the years that I was doing this. This is probably, I want to say, around 2001 when I made this issue. Sometimes we have like these side episodes. Last month we were, or last week here, but last month, the month prior on Max Boost in Importuner, we had Otto and Todd Max and Todd going at it, getting ready to race, and then for some reason Max's car was magically souped up, and right at the starting line, of course, what do you know, the car magically goes back to stock. What a travesty. And then the next issue, we don't actually continue that. I decided to go and divert into another South 5 issue number 37. So there's 37 issues of Max Boost. We are in Max Boost 40. How does that make sense? We've missed a couple. That's right. We've missed a couple of episodes where I haven't read the Max Boost issues. So anyways, let's see. Oh, we got a few people in here. We got Brian. What's up, Nizumi? What's up, Mu Spot? What's up, Jen? Yeah, we called it a bulletproof vest. That's right. And let's see. I think we got Wes in the house. What's up? Welcome to Max Boost Mondays. All right, so reading this episode of South 5. I'm Max, and my friend and trusty sidekick here is Otto. Welcome to another installment of South Boost? Is it South 5 or South Boost? What? Okay, South Boost it is. Today we are going to focus on the street racing sleeper of a movie, The Fast and the Furious. It was a sleeper? As you've probably noticed, there were some scenes in the movie that we thought were pretty funny. Let's take a look. Okay, I think I remember this. I did this because Fast and the Furious just came out. So, what year was that? 2001, right? And so I decided to do one of these because, well, when I think like everybody else, when we saw Fast and the Furious, I was like sort of happy that they did a street racing, a nod to the tuner culture. But I also, after I watched the movie, I was really pissed. I was like, man, they made it look silly to me. That's because I guess from the OG days, and I thought I do a film completely different than that. But here's some of the things that I made fun of that were in the original Fast and the Furious one, or at least some of the things that I took note of, and I decided to put it in an episode of Max Boost. So there you go. So like, do you guys remember that part? When the red truck hits that curb, when he hit the curb, didn't all the racers in the theater say, ouch? Yeah, as soon as he hit it, I was like, oh. You guys remember that part where he was at Racer's Edge? Anybody remember that? And yeah, look, Twitchy Coon's already saying danger to manifold. Watch out. And yeah, I think Hawaiian says this is also when South Park was big on the news. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Yeah. So let's see. Hey, and it says, "Hey Max, 18-wheeler mayhem. Remember that? Hey Max, doesn't it look like the trailer is raised? Is this one of those 18-wheeler monster trucks? I think all racers think about whether or not they can fit under a semi, didn't you? I've always thought about that myself personally. And so when they did it in the movie, I thought that was kind of cool because I've always wondered if it could fit underneath. In particular, like one of the lowest cars I've ever been in, if you ever take a look at how low they are whenever you stand next to one the next time, see how low an NSX is to your chest. It is extremely low. Like, so I used to have one. I know, I used to, way back, and early 2000s or whatever, 2000s. And yeah, it was. I marveled at how low the car really was. So I always thought it could fit underneath the semi. And you know, everybody would want to try, right? Let's see. All right. So anyone? And then did you guys notice the blocks underneath where the wheels are at with the trailer? So the trailer was raised. It wasn't stock height to help fit the car underneath it because obviously it doesn't actually fit. Danger to manifold. Shut up. Slams down laptop. More NOS. Let's see. The passenger floorboard falls out. What's Dom doing when he gets in? Fred Flintstoning it? Probably. Let's see. Using the computer while racing. Remember that? They were like tuning the they're tuning the car at the same time. It was, well, I guess technically you could sort of do it. Checking email, latest sports scores, online banking. Where did they get this idea? It's a little far-fetched, especially at the time. So, you know, back then there's no Honda anything. It was what existed back then. AEM wasn't even making a full-on system. It was only Motec. I think Motec was the only thing that I remember. And yeah, this is one of those questions that you'd ask Michael Bush, but I think Michael Bush is not available right now. Want to say hopefully you're doing all right, man. I saw your post earlier. I think Mike's like in the emergency room or something. I think he's okay. He's okay enough to leave a funny social post, so I wasn't sure how serious it was or not, but he's not here, so it must be real serious. It better be life-threatening, Mike. Better be life-threatening because you're not here right now. But anyways, yeah, we wish you the best and hopefully a quick recovery. Mr. Memo says there was MSD. They had an actual computer tuning system. They only had the ignition enhancer boxes. You guys remember those MSD boxes for ignitions? Grady had one. What did they have? It wasn't a standalone computer unit, was it? I think Motec was like the only one. He says Apex. What computer did they have? I don't remember that. Oh, Grady had me manage? I don't even remember it. All right. So using the computer while racing. And then, oh, this one. Did you guys see this part in Fast and the Furious? They, let me make myself smaller here. Where they had the two, like the girls running across the street in tight dresses with spray cans, painting a line in the middle of the road. Did you guys notice that? When's the last time anyone ever did that during a street race? That was crazy. Girls in club attire spray painting a starting line in the street. What the hell? That that just I don't understand. Like it was so funny to me to think about like Hollywood doing the Hollywood thing to street racing. You know, they did it. There's definitely one way to do it. Yeah, see, Twitch even said it. It was Hollywood, Dennis. And yeah, Zumi remembers it. VJ said, happens all the time, no? Oh, you're right. That's Lizzie and Angie running across the street. Spray painting the floor, ground, starting line. Good job, Lizzie. Lizzie, Izzy, and Angie. I swear I could speak Lizzie. Sorry. Newspeed and Valeside had one too. Oh, I don't know, man. They're connected to a laptop like that? No, I don't remember. Hollywood being Hollywood, for sure. It'd be fun to do like a recreation of all the Fast and the Furious stuff in a Max Boost kind of way. I think that'd be hilarious. All right, so what else we got here? What else other smart ass thing did I make a? Oh God. Yeah, so yeah, it goes the first street race. Remember this? Does anyone know why we are racing 4 at a time? I don't know. Ask RJ. Sorry, busy playing PlayStation, which was hilarious. And I just extremely corny. And Max is right there. Am I always in a green car? Which is interesting. They use a green car as one of the main cars in Fast and Furious. So club attire, 4 cars racing at once. It was a 1,000-mile quarter-mile race. RJ's S2000 stolen by Johnny Tran. Yeah, so RJ got his cars in there, of course. And that quarter-mile race was like, how many? Did anyone? I think somebody counted how many shifts they did, and it was something like, I think about 20-something shifts. Like, I think it's hilarious. Do you remember when that guy overreacted when PW opened his smoky hood? What a loser. Paul Walker. Let's see. Let me turn this off. Oh, you know what I need to do? 1 second. Oh, no. I don't want that. God. I hate this freaking thing. There you go. It's supposed to be that. All right. What am I trying to do? All right. Sorry. 1 second, guys. I don't think I've ever posted the link of the live YouTube in Facebook while we're going live right now. It just makes so much sense. So I'm gonna try to take the live. I'm gonna share it in Facebook. What a concept. There it is. All right, so let me go share it real quick. Sorry, that was a. See if anybody watches. We're live. Post. All right. Posted it on there. All right, back to our regular scheduled program. But yeah, let me see. You guys have. You never had me. That was me. You never had your car. Brian, didn't they shift more of 5 or 6? I don't know, dude. I think they shot. We had to be way more than 5 or 6 times in Fast and Furious. I swear it was like 20. Oh, Alex couldn't handle it. He said it took me 5 sittings to get through the whole movie. Hard to watch. Yeah, it was. I remember the day, like, when we watched Fast and the Furious. It was, we were at Horton Plaza in San Diego, and did we watch it? But we also, believe it or not, one of my buddies, Carlos, he used to be the manager at United Artists in Horton Plaza, so the movie theater that's in that mall in the middle of downtown San Diego. So one of the things, some kind of crazy idea that we had, was to have a booth for autocannon stuff at the movie theater. Um, and I remember that very clearly. So we set up a booth and everything in the middle of a movie theater way back. I mean, that was crazy. And we thought that's a great way to promote autocannon and max boost. But what was interesting was it's not. You know why? Because when people go, when everyone people's focus was the film, and then when they come out of the movie theater, they pretty much walk right by. There's not too much going on, at least at the time when we did it. I don't remember selling much. Well, maybe we sold a few things, but at the end of the day, it really wasn't worth all the effort that we had. We had like a crew of like 6 people there. That's probably a good number. I remember them just banging through the gears a ton of times. Oh my god. Yeah. So, anyway, yep, I remember that. All right, what else? What else we got? And did you see this scene 12? When was that a cop or a WWF wrestler? Some serious WrestleMania, painful. Yeah, I guess there was a scene, right? Scene 12. It says where the cop just body slam or neck slams. He neck slams one of the guys in the movie. I was like, damn. It's one of those Chris Tucker moments. Twitchy says, if I did that at San Diego Asian Film Festival, you probably would have done better. I didn't. Did they even exist back then? Did San Diego Asian Film Festival exist back in the early 2000s? Were Asians making film back in the early 2000s? That's so long ago. Oh my god. Let's see what else. So yeah, anybody remember this scene though? Just like boom. I wonder if it's in it'd be fun to show it in in YouTube right now. All right. So, let's see. Next up. Oh my god. What? And this ended up becoming one of the really, you know, popular scenes, right? I like at Toretto's little store. Was it Toretto's store? Did I think it was Toretto's store? I like the tuna here. Bullshit. No one likes the tuna here. Well, I do. He didn't want to. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, we're going to go right past that one. What did I write right there, dude? Oh, man. I'm just reading your comments right now. You guys, there's a little bit of delay on YouTube, so I'm just waiting for those comments. Did you read that? Oh, bro, like. All right, I'm moving on to the next thing. Just move on. Move on. I already hear an OnlyFans comment already coming from Francis. Let's not go there, Francis. So. All right, let's see. All right, here's the next scene. And then our favorite scene, if you win, you get her too. How do you, I don't remember that. Wouldn't it be funny if they replaced that fine girl with a girl from Shallow Hal? Wow. Shallow Hal. That shows you how long ago this was. Let's see. Shallow Hal girl. What pops up? Shallow. Oh, there you go. Nice. Nice. All right, let's put this on. Oh, on the feed right now. All right, ready? Let's see this shallow Hal right here. Yeah, that line where I guess that chick goes, "If you win, you get her too." I guess that would have been funny. That's my humor at the time. Oh my gosh, man, I gotta change that. Yes, it was Ja Rule. Murder. Yes, sir. Ja getting a little handsy. For real though, he had the best line, did he? What's up, Jose? What's up, everybody? Let's see. All right. Let's see. What else have I got left in this comic? Jesus. Okay. Oh, look at that. Hey, look at this. So, at the end, let's see. Yeah, so also, if you want to be down, here's a partial list of the autocannon things to find in the movie. Oh, yes, we had autocannon stuff in the movie. We also had stickers in there, and all of that was because of Mr. Memo. Memo, who's on this live stream right now. Memo, Mr. GSX, check him out. Hashtag save the clips. He was OG autocannon max boost back in the day, and he's the one who actually got the autocannon stuff in the movie. So in the movie you see like that famous scene where, you know, after the first race where Vin's like this, like to the left of Vin Diesel, standing right here is Memo, who's on this live stream right now in chat. I believe he's in there. And he's wearing an autocannon shirt, which is the same autocannon shirt, the same one that I gave to Michael Bush back in the day, that he was talking about. That I said I gave him a shirt that was actually the same shirt that we used in the movie, and he had one. So you could see it. There's the autocannon Eclipse. I don't know if you guys ever see that. If you watch the movie again, it's almost the entire screen. The whole autocannon logo down the whole side of the car. You know what? Let me show you guys. I think I've got a picture on my phone. But yeah, we actually had a full entire car. I remember being in the theater and I saw it. I was like, I was tripping. Seeing it all plastered across the film. You know, so it's our 1 second of fame, right? But it was still fame. So it was this particular car. Hopefully you guys can see it in my phone. I'll change cameras real quick. Let's see. Camera. This one. This car is in the film. So it's got the autocannon logo all the way down the side of it. And it was dope to see. It was really, really cool. So yeah, so check it out. Watch the film again. You'll see this car in there with the autocannon logo all the way across. All right. Yeah, and that's special thanks to Memo. Memo, thank you. That was fun. We sent Memo out there with like a ton of shirts, stickers, and all that kind of stuff. And gave them all away. And people in the background, if you know what you're looking for, you will see the autocannon shirts there. Another thing is, yeah, so he says our homie Memo. He also ended up, this was not intentional, he ended up becoming a Mexican gangster in the film. So he is in the film. He's following Hector, right, into Racer's Edge. You'll see him there in the movie. I wish I was prepared for this. I should have, I would have give you guys some of the images. But I'm sure Memo could post up some of the photos in our Max Boost private group on Facebook if he wants. And so, yeah, so you see Memo. He's wearing a big autocannon shirt behind Vin Diesel in the first street racing scene. Did you guys see this? Did I do this properly? I don't know if I showed it to you on the small screen or the large screen. I forgot if I did that right. Sometimes trip me up. But just in case, just for my own self-sanity, I will try again. Did I show it to you guys on the full screen? I'm not sure if I did or not. But all right, one more time just for like I said. There you go. I think that's what I was supposed to do. So that car's in the film in Fast and Furious. Sorry guys. There's a few screens in here, so it makes it a little confusing sometimes. Yeah, so Memo got all of that stuff done. Got it in the film. Let's see. Max Boost sticker on the counter of Racer's Edge Performance Shop. Yep, you'll see it there. There's a Max Boost sticker. I have some of those original stickers in storage. So they're actually pretty big. The Max Boost sticker is about this big. It's the very first sticker we've ever made for Max Boost. And then it's also in the back of Racer's Edge, where they Paul Walker and I think the manager or owner of Racer's Edge are talking in the back of the shop. And if you look at the walls, there's like 3 Max Boost stickers on the wall. Yeah, so you'll see it on the counter next to the I think it looks like there's a sticker next to the cash register. There's a Hot Rod H t-shirt somewhere. You can also see the drag triad T-shirt in there, and so ooh, that's interesting. The drag triad T-shirt. Give me a second. Let me. So in this book, if you ever got it, this one, this T-shirt. So you'll see Memo in this with this logo on his chest, on his shirt, right behind Vin Diesel or next to Vin Diesel, and then this shirt is supposed to be in the film somewhere. I'm already forgetting myself, and yeah. So, coloring books. Let's see what else we got. All right. Yeah. So that's SG01 drag triad t-shirt. That was actually the SKU number. SKU was SG01. All right. So finishing up this episode, let's see. Other quotable and questionable quotes. I live my life a quarter mile at a time. What's your problem? N-word. Wow, I have an N-word here in the thing. You didn't win. I think that was a funny line though, right? Who said that? Oh man. Gotta get that out of there. Cha-cha-cha. Was that a funny line? You guys probably remember this. I have not watched Fast and Furious in forever. And then let's see. Granny shifting, not double clutching like you should. You're lucky the double shot of Nas didn't blow the welds on the intake. See? Even I already knew what would be famous. The famous lines. This is before the lines were famous. So, or the I wish I said tuna no crust in that last thing. So, well, there you have it. So go buy the DVD and see all the scenes again, and let's try to find us and try to find us in the film. Late. So, DVD. Go buy the DVD, guys. But yeah, I wish you said tuna no crust. So this was before like obviously social media and knowing what lines would be popular or anything like that. So already I think the double clutching, the don't blow the welds off the intake, I already kind of called all that. This tuna scene, even though it seemed insignificant at the time, I thought it was interesting. And the tuna no crust became a line obviously everyone knows. People definitely talked about, later on down the line, people still talk about the 1,000-mile, quarter-mile race, which was forever. People will never forget the PlayStation being played by RJ. Let's see. The whole thing with the under the 18-wheeler, for sure, that left an impression on me, and I think a lot of other people too. What's another notable thing in Fast and the Furious that you felt like was something to be worthy and memorable, And I think at the time too, I'm not sure. Did we like Paul Walker or not? Does anyone remember? Because he didn't feel like a street racer to me, I think, when we watched it. And then Vin Diesel, I think Vin Diesel was cool. I don't remember well. A lot of these times, I barely remember the movies I watched like last week. But I think I remember feeling like Vin Diesel was like the character in the film. Paul Walker is cool, but Vin was really the guy. And both of those guys were, in particular, Paul was a no-name, right, for sure. And then Vin, I think, was just getting started. So it's pretty interesting how, like, a franchise like that could just kind of get lucky and they pick, the right actors and the right people to be in the film that later on you look and you're like, wow, someone was a genius. Someone picked, just kind of like Star Wars, like, there's just lots of things in that film that were done so right. And it's amazing how George Lucas knew at the time that it would have been good. I mean, back then, even like, for example, in Star Wars, just having John Williams on board, that was a huge deal. Can you imagine Star Wars without John Williams? And if you don't know who John Williams is, he's the guy who made the Star Wars soundtrack. Nicholas says, roads closed, pizza boy. Oh, the train track part. You were laughing at that? Yeah. There's that line, you can have any beer you want as long as it's Corona. That won't fly in 2020, man. That's the wrong beer to buy. Oh, the Super has a blinker on while switching lanes during the jump. Were they looking for SR20s on the hoods of some of the Civics? I don't know. Yeah. So there's definitely some weird stuff in the film, and we definitely made fun of the film at the time. But Fast and the Furious was man, that's what got things going. I think, like I said, this I wish Michael Bush was in here, but I'm sure a lot of you guys were around too. But when Fast and the Furious came out, our industry exploded. So this was really the beginning of everything going from like obscure street racing, underground, um, I guess special in some ways, to it just blew up overnight. And I can't fully complain because that's when our company Autocannon with our apparel and all the graphics and all the stuff that we did. And I was young; I was in my early 20s. We ended up blowing up. So Autocannon as a clothing brand, Max Boost was just we were just flying. I think somewhere along the line, I think you guys probably saw it. But once in a while we get hit up, and people were interested in um, doing toys of Max Boost and trying to do a toy deal with me and stuff like that. So that was cool. But the big part was on the apparel side of things with Autocannon. Autocannon, we ended up, because of the film, partially because of the film, we ended up getting our apparel, which started off in tuner shops. That's where I had Autocannon apparel, was just exclusively tuner shops, into almost every major department store. So this is where Autocannon went from, like, I was literally selling shirts out of my dad's Volkswagen van, um, and every shirt I sold, I lost money. Basically, I was never profitable. Um, we were shipping at the time in Autocannon. I was shipping. We printed shirts. I stored them in the garage, and then I would send each shirt individually, like in a box at the post office. I think this was before priority mail, guys. Like, it wasn't as simple to do it, and people would send checks to Autocannon. Yes, in the mail. They would send a check in the mail to me. There was also a phone number, which you guys saw was 619, was it 295-2886? That was actually a phone number that rang into my bedroom. And so when you called Autocannon, I was in my bedroom. And I would answer the phone, and you couldn't pay by credit card. I just answered the phone to talk to you and tell you what we had in stock, and then you'd tell me, this is the shirt you want. I'd hold it, and you'd send a check, and I'd wait like a week or so until I got it. And then I got the check, then I had to cash the check, and then I had to go get a shirt. I had to go fold it up, put it in a box, and then go to the post office. That's how the world was before Fast and the Furious. And then I ended up getting it into one of the smaller, like into Anchor Blue, Miller's Outpost at the time, Anchor Blue. So that was, and then when Fast and Furious hit, that was it. Like, we ended up having Autocannon apparel. My different brands, I had different brands like Shift Gear, Speed Sports, Autocannon, and stuff. And we were in J.C. Penney's, Robinson's May. We even had this. We were in Sears. We were like all over the place. Literally did millions of dollars in sales at the time on T-shirts. So that was when this guy, me, decided to go full on into the tuner culture, loving it and trying to make something work, and just starving artist, and just kind of blew up a little bit after that. So thankfully to Fast and the Furious, we ended up doing millions of dollars in sales with Autocannon year over year, and I built the company, and that's when I met Michael Bush. Michael Bush came down to drop by our office, and to be honest, I was young, and I was just learning what to do, and I ended up becoming an SBA Young Entrepreneur of the Year for the success that I had with Max Boost, Autocannon, and the Last Race film. But anyways, that's a little bit of background. So I gotta say thank you to Fast and Furious in some ways, because they blew up the industry. But that also was the thing that I hated the most, right? They blew up the industry, and then that's when you started to see APC and all this stuff in Pep Boys, all the really horrible builds, people being annoying on the street, like all that stuff. It would just completely sold out the culture, you know. and I was pretty upset about it because I took the culture to heart. There was definitely a culture in the community before Fast and Furious. It was a tight knit community, and we were just down doing what we loved and didn't care if anyone understood or knew what we were doing in the film when it came out. Well, and at the time, like I said, we worked on the Last Race film, which you guys know, the independent film I executive produced, and I wanted to, I did that from an underground level. It wasn't something that I never would have believed would have ever. I wasn't, I did it because of passion. So I did that film as well, and around that same time was when Fast and Furious 1 came out. So let's see. So Twitchy says this is what I came here for: industry history. Well, it's a little bit of it. What's up, Richard? Welcome. Thanks for bringing the memories back to life. It was fun for sure. Hung out and played some football with Paul Walker on our breaks. That's cool. Yeah. Oh, you were out. You weren't you out there, Freddie, at the filming? Weren't you out there? So I think DJ After Dark was actually in the somewhere running around in the film as well. Streets closed. Pizza Boy, find another way home. That's right. Wasn't the pizza guy the director or something, or someone else? Um, no, it didn't. So Dennis, do you think Fast and Furious rep tuning well? No, it's your main issue. I don't think it did. No, I mean it bastardized our scene. I mean, like I said, you had street races with girls running across the street painting start finish lines with spray cans in mini skirts. No, that's not what we did. And I always wondered if anyone would produce a real film, like anything close to street racing and kind of the culture and all that kind of stuff. And that's kind of I think where I came in with the Last Race. I tried to do something. It's harder than it looks, but to try to do something that was a lot more grassroots, more hardcore, and that's when we did the Last Race. And if you don't know what I'm talking about right now, I'm pretty surprised. So the Last Race is a film that I executive produced. You can you check it out on YouTube. I should probably be able to play it on YouTube, but YouTube tries to flag my stuff. But I own the rights to the film, so shouldn't it be okay for me to play it on my own live stream? Seriously? You think about it, right? Let me see if I can find it. Hopefully they'll let me play it. Let's see. The Last Race film. There you go. Alex has it loaded up. Let me that's an ad. Give me a second. Let me get through that. So, you know what? I have no idea if it'll play sound or anything, but I'll just show you guys the background of the film so you guys know what I'm talking about. Interesting. Let's see. Yeah, so this film right here, I'll just fasten. I don't know if you guys can hear any of it, so. So it's gonna look choppy too, because I know I'm playing from YouTube. It just does that, but I'm just fast forward through it. There's one of the autocannon cars. These are so fun to shoot. Yeah, so this is just an example of the film. It was pretty cool. I think the last time I ever watched this online was actually with Joey, Sticky Deal Joe Chronicles. They actually did this on Twitch. They reviewed my film on Twitch, which I thought was really fun, and I jumped in. I think some of you guys saw that. Alex, I know, told me about it. And Alex Samoski, thank you. And that was a good time being in there talking to people. He regards it as basically, or most people regard it as one of the films that is what you consider cult classic. This is a true cult, the cult of tuners. And this particular, just one other little note was this autocannon sticker, and that film became so huge back in the day that so many people have been hit us up for these stickers. And I had a waiting list of about 200 people that were willing to spend something like $200 for those side stickers, easy. And I know a lot of people wanted it, and I said no. So there's very few people in the world that I ever let have those stickers on the side that were officially from me, and this film blew that up. And so a memo actually has had both the Max Boost and the autocannon side stickers, and you can also see the autocannon banner on the top. That's kind of a classic as well. People wanted that. And oddly enough, we've been doing something over the last few weeks here that's autocannon related. And if you guys probably noticed on Instagram, we actually are bringing autocannon back in a very, I guess, quiet kind of way. But we started posting on autocannon, so you guys check it out at autocannon.art. Anyways, here's a little bit of the film. Um, I love that scene right there. All right, and then like the other thing you got to know is that this thing was actually shot on real film, which was crazy. And so Alex did an amazing job, especially for what we had at the time. It was actually real film, real money. It was expensive to do this. I mean, you can do this stuff with digital cameras now, pretty much get away with it a lot easier than we did back in the day. But the Last Race film, check it out. Watch this one, the Last Race finished version. It's on YouTube. Alex Ravello is the director, and he was he's the guy at the time. So, anyways, this came out around the same time Fast and Furious came out, and this was an underground film. And again, I executive produced it, helped make it happen. Alex wrote it, and I actually had a part in the film, believe it or not. And when we were editing the film, and I saw my face on camera, I was like, no. I had a line in the film, and as soon as I heard my voice and saw my face, I was like, cut me out. Alex was like, but you say a line that we need in the film. I'm like, get me out of there. I called my executive, made an executive, executive producer decision. I said, take me out of there. I regret it now. I should have kept myself in it because I was like, I wanted to do the Quentin. I should have thought about it because I should have done the Quentin Tarantino thing where like I pop up in every film that I work on, but I can't go back and do that. It sucks. I don't know why I do. I'm shy about stuff, especially anything that has to do with like popularity or whatever, which is why I don't know. So, anyways, go check that out. Why did I start talking about that? Oh, we are talking about Fast and Furious. So that's our version of Fast and Furious. So go watch that. It's free on YouTube. Have a blast. Go have fun. RJ's in that film too, and he's not playing a PlayStation. All right, let me see what. Oh God, there's a lot of comments. Yeah. Oh, that was a good line. So Craig Lieberman was the owner of the Super Skyline GTR and the Nissan Maxima. He was also, yep, Craig. Craig's got a great Instagram. Go check it out if you love Fast and Furious. He has lots of accurate history. He's like a historian for Fast and Furious now. Yeah, and Alex says, Dennis, you said before that this was his first time driving stick. Yeah, the main character who plays Rob, he never drove stick before. He was able to back up the car in reverse, stop, and go forward and stop. I was pretty shocked. With your permission, can I have some of those made for the EG hatch if or when you get it? We'll start with you if you're getting it. So let's find out, Fred. Let me know. I appreciate you, though. Appreciate you saying you'll pay to have them made. Robert Miller, yes, Elements of Life was at the ending. I love that song. Yeah, I want to say for song, and it's because of this movie. Oh, so is one of your favorite songs of all time, and it's because of this movie. Rad. Yeah, I really loved that Alex dropped that song into the film. Oh, so Mike, me and your buddies, I probably watched The Last Race 50 times when we were in our 20s. Wow, cool, man. Thank you, dude. It's so weird to meet somebody later, right? That's the one thing about being a creator is you have people like you guys that have seen my work, been influenced by my work, and it's so kind of that's one of the cool things is I don't even know you, like, and yet in a way we're like connected, and then so 20 years later, Mike says Mike, who's now a personal friend of ours and part of the Max Boost fam, we and my buddies have probably watched The Last Race 50 times. That's a trip to me. It's a good movie, not too Hollywood. Right on. Streets of Legend. I forgot. Oh, I think you're talking about Streets of Legend. I don't know Streets of Legend. I'm just trying to look through all of these. I'm trying to go through the comments, guys. Sorry, it's kind of. Someone haven't watched those movies. Let me see. Oh, okay, not. Yeah, I'm trying to connect. Like sometimes I see comments and I can't. I have to connect them to the history. There's a delay on YouTube, and sometimes I have to try to look back and try to figure it out. So, um, yeah, definitely cool to think about it. Um, yeah, fun stuff. So I think I've shared this with you guys once, but I'll share it again in this right now. But during the filming of the last race, I think one of the coolest things that ever happened to me that was Max Boost related was during the filming. I walked around the set. In this particular place, it was out in Burbank, and we had a whole entire street, the street that you see where they're street racing on. We rented out. We had cops on the end. We did it. It was all legit. This was not guerrilla style. We did this legitimately, um, and paid a lot of money to do it. So we had the streets blocked off and all that kind of stuff. And I walked around. Nobody knew who I was. So I just walked around, and I'm like the executive producer of the film and just checking up on things. But the whole entire crew and Alex, they knew what they were doing. I didn't really have to do anything. I got to kind of enjoy myself for the most part. Just kind of walk around and hang out. And that's where Freddie was, DJ After Dark, who's on this chat. His car's in the film somewhere, and many others. But one of the coolest things I ever experienced was walking up to a crowd of people. And I'm just, and there were literally hundreds of people. And I don't know, how many cars do you think were out there, Freddie? At the there was like 100 something cars, I think. There was a lot of people out there, and we ended up. I ended up walking around, saw this group of people, and they're just in a circle, and I kind of fit myself in because I overheard them talking about Max Boost, and I thought that was really cool. So I sat there and I started listening to these people talking about Max Boost while I'm standing in the circle, not knowing who I was. So I got to really hear people talk about Max while present and hear what they really had to say. And it was really cool because they were like, oh my God, Max Boost is hilarious. You remember this episode? You remember that? You remember when they did this? Like, I was shocked. It just felt really crazy. And I remember standing there and just kind of giddy. Like, I think every creator would have loved to be in like that moment that I just had with those people, listening to them gush about Max Boost. Luckily, they didn't say anything bad, which was really cool. I remember my hands in my pocket. I remember sitting there. I remember like trying to like shut up, Dennis. Don't say anything. Just sit there and listen and see. Maybe I'll learn something. I was kind of waiting to see if there's anything bad they would say, but they didn't. They loved it, and they were loving Max Boost. And eventually, I had to say something, and that's when I said something like, "Oh, so you guys are fans of Max Boost?" They kind of looked at me weird, and they're like, "Yeah." And then I said, "Thanks." And they looked at me funny, like, "What do you mean, thanks?" And then I don't know who, but someone connected it. And they're like, "Whoa, wait, whoa, well, hold on. Are you like?" They said something that connected, like, "Are you Max Boost or what?" And I said, "Yeah, I actually am." And they're like, "What?" That was one of the coolest moments in my entire life. And I was sitting there listening to them talk, and that's something I think I don't know, maybe every creator, it's the same kind of thing. Like when we create, I'm assuming people who make music and you hear your music on the radio, or you go in a club and people are dancing to your song, and they don't know you're standing there. It just feels really cool to feel like you have some kind of an impact in the world, and what you do makes a difference, And I think everybody would appreciate that. And in that moment, I felt like it did. And so yeah, 20 years later, here I am sitting here talking about it. And so the same thing like Mike Servin said about him and watching, Max, the last race like 50 times. And then now you are friends, which is a trip. I'm actually going to see Mike on Thursday. Born to Race is a good movie. I think Born to Race was actually, if I remember, So what ended up happening after the last race? This became a last race podcast. After the last race, I wanted to turn the last race. Now that Fast and Furious became a film, I was like, why don't we just turn this into a pilot to try to pitch for a full length feature? You would have think that would have been easy at the time. I don't know how good or how bad we pitched it, but it didn't happen, obviously. And so Alex, it didn't work out. I wanted to try to see if we can make another film. Things ended up happening. We got busy. Autocannon was blowing up. The film became it wasn't my bread and butter. So we had a lot of other responsibilities and things that were happening. But I've always wanted to make a second last race, or at least another film. And so, Alex, he wants to be a director. So we couldn't do another last race. So what he ended up doing, if I remember this correctly, is doing this film. I think Alex is the director of this film, Born to Race. And I don't know if that's what he would consider the last race part 2, but I have, me and Alex you shared the rights to the last race, so he couldn't make a last race part 2. I mean, I think I would have let him if he just asked, but it never got to that point. I wanted him to continue to be a director. Obviously, I wanted him to be successful, and he did. So he ended up doing Born to Race. He's done some other films. If you look him up on IMDb, you'll see some of the other films he did, and that was really cool. And I was there. I was one of his big stepping stones. I'm the one who funded his first film, and also, I mean, dude, that was one of the coolest things I ever got to experience too. So it's not just me doing him a favor. We both did. It was awesome. So shout out to Alex. I actually hit him up like months ago and asked him what it would take to do another film, but he's like, it is expensive. But you guys know this, like in the background of all of this, outside of Max Boost, I want to do another film, and I will do another film, and I have written essentially the synopsis of a film that I would want to do, and it may blow your mind. But I'm not going to talk about that here. But yeah, everyone wishes they could be a fly on the wall. You got that experience. It was very cool, man. It was very cool. Fred, thank you, man. He says, I don't think anyone can say anything bad about Max Boost. Yes, they can. They've definitely said some things, but that's okay. I mean, I don't mind at all. I can't. Here's one of the coolest things. Like, maybe I should put this up here. And, sometimes I talk about brands, and I talk about launching your products, and I talk about creation. And there's so many people afraid to launch their own businesses, their own dreams, their own ideas because of what other people will think. You know that when you do something significant, there's going to be haters, for sure, guaranteed. No matter how perfect you are, how good you are, you're going to get haters. Everyone's got haters, right? And some people will never start because of that reason, right? So you say, Fred, he goes, I don't think anyone can say anything bad about Max Boost, and I think that's great that you say that. That's awesome. But I would also say that it's okay if people say something bad about here's why. Because when some people hate it, guess what? It's all right. It literally gives you as a creator permission to say there are people on this planet that will never like it and people who will. And so instead of trying to make everyone like it and try to act like nobody hates it, and that being afraid for the first person to not like it, haters actually give you permission to go, you know what, focus on the people that love it. And I'm not sure if I'm communicating that really well, but when you as a creator can really sit there and go, you know what, I get that no one's gonna love everything about everything that I make, and in some ways that gives you freedom. Does that make sense? You get freedom from that. It's not a bad thing. It's like when you really get to knowing that what you do is not going to be the best thing that everybody in the world would want. You don't want to do something that everybody in the world would want, I don't think. Like, not everybody wants a BMW. You guys are car guys. And all of the cars, everyone makes an excellent car. People hate Ferraris. People love Ferraris. But as a creator, sorry, I kind of dove off into a creator land here, is don't look at it as a bad thing. Look at it as permission. Look at it as freedom to really just be able to accept the fact that, yeah, you're not going to satisfy everyone and you're not supposed to. Okay? So for anybody that's listening to this, maybe this was potentially you stumbled along this podcast and you're hearing this right now and you've been wanting to create your own comic or your own t-shirts or your own anything. I'm telling you right now, do it. And don't worry about what other people think. So, see, there you go. Oh, what? 4 years it took convincing my bud to launch a brand. We finally agreed to do this year. Rude Boys USA had a lot of support from the San Diego area and Team Mansu. Rude Boys USA, isn't that sounds familiar to me? But that's cool, man. So Fast TV. Are you in San Diego? But anyways, congrats first and foremost. I could talk about this all day. So when it comes to creators, I'm a creator, 100%. What do they call me? Well, anyways, I create in brands in all different places. It's one of my things that my brain does. It's not just Max Boost. I've created Max Boost, Auto Cannon, The Undress, the brands. Like it's what my brain does naturally, and I love it, and I invent things. So, anyways, congratulations. 4 years it took Fast TV to get his brand off, and now he's agreed to do it this year. Did you guys actually launch Fast TV? If you did, let me know. We can check out your stuff if you want us to check out your stuff on the live. But yeah, congratulations. If you didn't launch just yet, get it done. A little tough love right there. Get it done. Yeah, but people can. Speaking about dreaming of stuff, it's easy. Look at Fast TV. He said it took 4 years to convince his buddy. 4 years? That sounds really long, doesn't it? Can you imagine taking 4 years to convince? But they're not alone. It's a lot. There's so many people out there that I end up meeting because I'm a creator and I've had success. Showing people that have thought of ideas for 10 years, 12 years, 15 years, 20 years, and never done anything about it because they're afraid. And so anytime anybody finally does it, my heart goes out to you. I freaking 100 high fives and congratulations, because it's so interesting getting that over a fear, which is not even real, an emotional fear to go launch the thing that you want to do. It's amazing that us humans, we're so afraid to do the thing we want to do. That's odd, isn't it? Yeah, so oh, look at this guy. Fast TV episode 1 goes up Saturday. Congratulations, man. We'd love to support you. You let us know. Drop your YouTube or whatever on the comment right now, wherever we can see it. I'm assuming is it fast.tv. And so yeah, no, congratulations, man. Got to take that step, and it's a huge one. Starting is a huge step. Yeah. So Fred's asking, Fast TV, what media is it being released on? We'd love to know. And Twitchy-kun also has Strawberry Scented Burnout. I want to say comic book. But you do a few things. You also do some, and they're working on that with their team as well, which is awesome. And so yeah, so more power to you guys, launching your brands, and going for dreams. Speaking of which, going back to the last race, it was really interesting. I should do a full-on last race video episode theme of because I could talk about it, but. I remember at the time, Autocannon was doing well. That's why I had the money to fund a film. Just think about that for a second. In my 20s, I remember saying something like, I believe, a lot of people talk about the, what do you call it? Law of attraction, stuff like that. This is law of attraction before people were calling it law of attraction. But I believe you put it out there into the world that, you kind of, you state in what you want before you even know how to get it. You do whatever you got to do. Ask God, spirituality, whatever it is. But if there's something that you want to achieve that you don't know how, you do. And one of the things for me was film. And I remember distinctly being in my Autocannon office going, I want to do film. I want to be I don't know what it's going to look like. I don't care what it looks like. I don't know if I'm going to act in it. I don't know if I'm going to direct in it. I don't know if I'm going to write one, but I want to do film. And I think I said it out loud to someone, and I also committed to it. I didn't know how at all. I had no connections in the movie industry, nothing. I just said, I want to do a film. And I was very clear about it. So I don't know, however you want to call it, energetically, woo-woo stuff, or maybe it was coincidence, whatever you want to believe. 2 weeks later, within 2 weeks, 2 weeks, quote unquote randomly, Alex Ravello's script for the last race ended up dropping essentially onto my desk. It was mailed to me. I'm trying to remember exactly how that happened, but I remember the manila envelope and I'll never forget it. So there's a manila envelope sitting on my desk, and I didn't realize that it would be one of the coolest things I ever did in my life. But it was a script. God delivered a script in 2 weeks. That's what I asked for. I got it. And it was an opportunity to fund the film and make Alex's dream come true. And so I never met Alex. I never saw Alex. I saw the script. I hope I have it somewhere in the original manila envelope. I picked it up and I just started reading it. And it's funny, people in Hollywood say this, like, you start reading a script and you can't put it down. That's when you know you're supposed to be involved with that script. Well, that's exactly what happened. I was just reading the script and I thought it was really, really cool. And I did think that line, one of my favorite lines in the entire film, ended up becoming one of the favorite lines in the film when it was finally acted out, was when Chris says, "Your car's not slow." I don't know if you guys remember that. His car's not slow. When he talks about his girlfriend, he says his car's slow, and he goes, "His car's not slow." That was one of the funniest lines in the script at the time. And I was like, dude, we got to make this in the film. So I ended up calling Alex. I remember calling Alex on the phone, and at that moment, I just said, how much do we need to make it happen? He told me, and I said, and I think right away, I just said, okay. Never met the guy. Had no idea if he could pull it off. No idea, no clue. I think you guys see how I roll a little bit because I never even, like these cars that I've been buying, I don't see them. I just buy them. I just go for it, right? So, because, over preparation can kill creativity. So, you got to act when inspired. That's my other kudo right there. When you're inspired, that is when to act. It doesn't get better than that moment. That moment that you get where you get really excited to do something, do it right then. Anyways, had no idea that would change my life. And it has, because guess what? I know that, in our last Max Boost Monday, I was talking about wanting to be at Disney. Well, guess what? At least now I know I've had it in the back of my pocket that I've produced the film. So I want to do more. And we're going to do more together. Guys, you guys are going to be involved in this thing. It's going to be really cool. So I do have, I don't want to call it Last Race Part 2 because it's not. It has nothing to do with the last race, but I do have another film that's like it, that if you like the last race, you're going to love this one. And it's so different. It's crazy. It's crazy. The concept is dope. The people that I shared it with love the idea. And we're gonna figure out how to fund this film through Kickstarter. And I think I mentioned this to you guys before a few times on Max Boost Monday. Sorry if I repeat myself, but this film's got to be made. It's gonna be cool, and I promise you, whatever film I make is gonna represent the tuner culture as accurately as possible, while still being entertaining. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's not gonna be no SR20 motors in Civics, for example. Like, that's not happening. You know that. Yeah. So Dennis, the risk taker, no risk, no reward. Thank you, sir. Fast TV says yes. Amen. Oh, DJ After Dark said, yeah, over 100 for sure. There was 100 extra cars at our shoot on that. So, let's see. So, and I don't know for what else do we got? Okay, so yeah, so what was I gonna say about that? So that's cool. So anyways, hopefully that's an entertaining story about the back end of the last race, and I think I'm probably gonna do like a little special of it if I do another film, so that people can see like where I came from and then what we're doing again, and we're gonna kickstart that thing. I think we could fund it. Thank you, sir. Fast TV says, I'm down to help in any way. Fred Reed, I will back it. Doing films and being involved in film is really fun. Gotta tell you, it's a lot of work, but it is definitely fun. Nicholas, good one, dude. The last race and then the next race. Because one of the things we said about the film was, I was like, it's never the last race. How about 1,000 horsepower Civics, though? There's such thing, though. There is such thing as 1,000 horsepower Civics. I would love a Civic to pull up, hood exit, exhaust, doing the spoolie thing with some fat slicks. I don't know, and put it to somebody. Oh, look at Egri, of course. Dang. If you need a change of scenery, I got the Gulf Coast hookup from Orlando to Texas. Right on, man. I appreciate it. Alex is going to be an actor in it. Oh, I was Facebook stalking you, Alex. What's up with the modeling thing? What are you doing? I don't know if you know. I had no idea you had anything to do with modeling. You know what I'm talking about. An actor, all right. Nah, I want all you fools in the film one way or another, like in the background or anything. We're just hanging out. You guys are all invited. I better. Actually, I might have to screen you first before I let you on the set. I don't know what I'm saying right now. Look at Egry, dude. You know where you're set, dude. I'll let you know, man. Thank you so much, though. Egry's always stepping up. Appreciate it. Okay, so Fred, what do you mean by that? I release these hands to help people fix their cars when they can't afford to take it to a shop. I think I know what you're saying. If so, that's cool. Yeah, exactly. You guys didn't show up to the ritual. All right, so what the heck was I doing, guys? Oh, thanks for hanging out. It's already been an hour 15 minutes, and you guys haven't even seen the video of the last update for the Civic SI. So I got a video for you guys as well. Oh, so Alex used to be a photographer, so you're the dirty boy. Everyone, go check out Alex. Go check out Alex's Facebook. Oh, look at that with your cars. There's only so many places we can have cars, so we'd have to figure that out. I know so many people would love to have their cars on the quote unquote big screen, so we'll have to figure it over. Hawaiian Sea is gonna swim over. That'd be dope. Or we film in Hawaii, bro. I don't got a problem with that. I'm a big dude, my fish islands. Oh my god. So that was an organization to help network photographers and models. Whatever you want to call it, Alex. Everyone check out his Facebook. Nah, that's cool, dude. I got no problem with that. Yeah. You guys will want to see it. Oh my god. All right. Let me get moving on this thing. There is let me see what is going on right here. I've got speaking of film or edit, I've actually got a little video for you guys. So we're going to let me see if this will load up right. Okay, so give me a second here. Yeah, so all right, so a little background really quick. You guys know I have a Civic SI. It's a white Civic SI that came from Texas. There's kind of the story around it where it's a blown up or broken Civic SI that was supposedly broken because the guy was a stance guy. The car's really low, hit an oil pan. At least that's what I heard. Hit his oil pan, oil leaked out, didn't know that, kept driving, seized the motor, right? He seized the motor. So the car's sitting there in Texas. He was driving from California to Texas because he's in the military and doesn't even get to enjoy it in Texas. Parks the car and never tries to deal with it because it's too much of a hassle. It's Civic Si 2009, white. You guys are going to see it in the video. So what ends up happening is my brother, Alan, who was in the undress last week and gave away the Mondo picture drawing, my brother ends up acquiring it from this guy. But it's still in Texas. My brother ends up eventually saying, you know what? I don't want to deal with it. And he says to me if I want it, and we do a little trade. And I'm like, cool. Okay, so now I end up with this Civic I've never seen. And is in Texas. And I have no idea what's wrong with it, but I'm dumb enough to go basically buy it still. I don't know. I'm seeing a trend here, guys. And so, but I'm like down. I guess, hey, Loon Lee says, no risk, no reward. And obviously, I guess I got some balls because I guess I just act on whatever. So anyways, I end up grabbing, my brother knew the guy, so I trusted that everything was going to be cool. So it's been sitting there for months and months and months. And finally the guy's like, hey, when are you guys going to grab this thing? And we end up getting it towed back here over to Cartoon in San Diego, and for them to go take a look at it, and we're gonna figure out what's wrong with it. And this is part of the video of us figuring out what's up with it. And what was I supposed to say? I think at some point, what I'm really trying to do is have a reliable car at this point. Literally, all the cars that I have are like messed up. Dude, I'm over it. So I think you guys know. And last week we ended up trying to get a motor for this car, and the crankshaft looks like it's gonna need to be replaced. So, anyways, so now we're doing this to kind of maybe just maybe, this Civic might be okay. No one ever they never said confirmed what was wrong with the motor. I think Ben just kind of gave up on it. Supposedly, it might still run. So we'll find out. Check out this video, and I just saw your comment, Brian. Thanks, dude. He said buy all the lemons. Anyways, we'll see. Is this a lemon, or can we make lemonade? Check it out. Today we are here with the BMW. Hey, look. Here's the Midori. All the way back there. Rust bucket. Yep.
Gotcha.
Take it.
Oh, thank you, sir.
You can keep it. Why? From all the laughing?
All the laughing? My evil laughing?
Nah, dude. What is going on over here?
We are replacing this turbo manifold.
This one's shinier.
It is. Wow. They're both made in Japan, funny enough.
What's this one? Tell me.
This is, Tomei, and this is your Subaru Fuji Heavy Industries.
Fuji Heavy Industry. This is how a mechanic toasts his English muffin, okay? That's how you do it. All right, so we're back at Cartoon. Justin's helping now. We're gonna try to figure out, we're gonna get this car put back together basically by buying a new Z3 motor. And we're trying to see underneath and see if the subframe's okay or not. Because the oil pan got...
This side looks good.
Okay, so far so good. We need some good news. This is 2021, bro. This is not 2020s, Justin.
I know it. I knew it. You need this.
We need good news.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. I actually thought it'd be worse than this.
No, it doesn't look that bad at all, dude.
Okay.
He's got a, you know what's funny is he's got the brace guard for the oil pan.
That's good.
And
it still hit it.
He still hit it. But I don't see the big crack in the oil pan. I see a bunch of oil.
Huh. So this thing's a mystery too.
Yeah, I mean, if it was, I don't know how long it had been sitting, if it dripped everything out through a crack.
It probably did.
The subframe actually looks like it's in good shape.
So we're gonna come back one day and we're gonna play with this thing, right?
Yeah.
Try to figure out what's what.
Yeah, you don't need a new subframe. This thing's fine.
Okay. Approved by Justin.
Yeah.
One good news.
Seemed much worse. I'm glad I got to give you some kind of good news. You know, felt really bad after the last time.
Dude, everyone was clowning us last week. Oh my God, everyone was like, "What?"
You poor guy.
I know. It all come around. We're hoping this car, please. Can we have one that's just like turns out all right?
This came from Texas?
Well, it's a Cali car.
Yeah.
That went to Texas and never got registered.
And then it
in
came
Texas,
back here.
Yeah.
I saw those Cali plates in there.
All right, I didn't even check the engine, babe, but let's take a look.
Might as well take a quick peek at it while we're here.
Okay.
Broken mount. We need a new mount.
Oh, crap. Well, we're pulling out the motor anyway.
Yeah.
That's obviously disconnected.
Yeah. This thing's probably toast. I mean, I could try and charge it again. But...
See, the thing is, the odd, kind of crazy thing is, he never really confirmed that the car was, what was wrong with the car, if anything.
We have oil. We have a little oil.
That is weird.
It's only a quart and a half low, actually.
How does that make sense?
Well, maybe the stuff's not cracked. Maybe the oil pan's not cracked.
Then what the hell's wrong with it?
If there's no oil, I shouldn't have anything
No,
registering
no,
on
that
this, you know?
yeah. Even if it was cracked in a weird spot, that'd be lower than that, right?
Yeah.
That's oil. Okay, it should be empty. So if it
I
had that
assumed it
much
was gonna be
oil in it, and it's 4 years later, there was enough oil in there circulating around the car to not destroy it,
Hopefully.
right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
maybe oil pump broke instead?
Maybe. What's going on in here? There's a little bit of coolant in there.
There's still some.
Yeah. It's probably
See
really
it?
hard to see.
Oh, there. Yeah.
The reflection.
I mean, it's wet.
Yeah.
So hold on, this is 2021 right now, looking okay. Because my brother said it. He's like, it'd be really funny if the thing worked, and he just was lazy because he kind of got lazy on it. He
Yeah.
didn't want to deal with it.
Ah.
Why don't we just top it off real quick
Right
and try to
now
start
and
it?
jump it right now.
Let's do it.
Are you down?
And it only looks like it's a quart and a half down or something like that, a couple quarts. Additionally, there's enough oil on that dipstick that if the car was running with that amount of oil in it, it should not have seized, or there shouldn't have been any damage to the motor based on oil, unless of course the oil pump broke or something else like that. But there's enough oil in the car to keep that engine preserved. So the engine might be okay. That would be amazing news. I don't know if Ben, how he's gonna feel if we end up finding out something very simple is wrong with the car, nothing really complicated. Yeah, supposedly there was a knock sound, but I'm like, maybe he knocked something.
Okay, need tool.
What would make a knocking noise? All right, let's see. We got this. Got some oil.
Removal tool.
All right.
This thing had oil in it, Ricky.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, which was weird.
Why, because it has a cracked pan?
Ooh. Is it in there? I hope not. All right, looks like a broken oil cap. That's not good.
I got the jumper.
All right, well, we're gonna find out.
You're gonna witness this?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see like a whole lot of mess where I see oil mess, but not. Put a quart and a half in there.
So it filled?
Quart and a half, exactly. Boom.
Quart and a half, it filled up.
Yep.
So there's at least 3 quarts in there, basically.
Yeah.
So you did not lose all your oil, Ben.
There was.
You didn't
about
check
2.5
the ago, it would be gone now. So they haven't touched this car. So, and it should be leaking its ass off right now, right?
Something if it had a cracked pan.
And it's not.
Oh, yeah, no. What is this?
Oh wait.
Oh, no, that's water. We're good. No, it's not leaking at all.
What do you normally do, Justin, on a car you have not started in 4 years?
Start
You
it.
just start it normal?
That's it.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'm assuming there's gas in it.
Oops.
Yeah. No?
Oh shit! It's got an aftermarket alarm. Oh no. Hopefully it doesn't.
No. No. That's why they disconnected it.
You normally put it on this kick panel, you know? Filling you up, little girl. Trying to find this valet switch. That's the only wiring I'm seeing here. It's over here. Maybe they tucked it.
Yeah, so we got the alarm. Okay. Usually it's like a button, right?
It's a toggle switch normally, like a metal toggle switch. It could be a button, a momentary button.
Yeah, there's wires that go that way.
Here,
Here,
That's
hold the
light,
clutch
for
down.
sure.
well, I gotta
Put the battery.
So Ricky's gonna press the clutch, and Justin's gonna reattach the battery. It's on right now, and then no, dying. All right, O'Reilly just dropped off a battery key. This is the key to starting 2021 on the right foot. Let's see. The most important install of the year right now. Let's make some predictions, Justin.
Okay.
So what happens when we turn it on?
I'm hoping for a smooth sounding engine.
What if it's not smooth sounding and it sounds like quote unquote Rodnoff, but it isn't Rodnoff? What would it be?
Possibly something in the head, but or the chain. So
chain.
Like a chain rattle, which might happen at the very beginning since there isn't very much.
Wait a
oil
second.
pressure.
Does it have the doesn't it have the chain retention? What is
Has
it?
a tensioner. Yeah.
Tensioner, right?
Yeah.
Don't those start tapping like Rodnoff or something like that?
Well, when the chain slacks, when the tensioner fails, it can slap around and make noise. Yeah. This screw was like this.
I know, I
which
saw
is
that.
the wrong screw.
Yeah, dude. See, using aftermarket stuff. It's not good, man. That's you don't want to do that, dude. That's rep. All right, Ricky. Moment of truth, dude. Let's try it. Put some of your good juju over here.
Positive energy.
Positive energy. We need as much positive energy as possible. Okay, Buddha bless. Thank you, Jesus. Assalamu alaikum. Oh, let's see if the key works first. Come on, baby, please. What?
The thing's working. The light's working.
No. Ah.
Jumper box on?
Oh, that's why. No.
There you go. Yay!
Got it.
Woo! Cartoon knows how to install a battery in a key. All right, let's go. Here we go, 2021.
All right, guys.
Let's see what happens here. 4 years later. Oh.
I heard something. The battery, you gotta move around the battery. I lost power. Go. We just put it directly to the terminals. Plug that battery. I know, that's why. Go. Do it. Yeah.
Yep.
Jumper's dead. Was it? Yeah.
All right, we're gonna try another jumper, I guess. So close.
Damn, I left it on.
All right, put in another one on here. Let's see if this one's charged. Uh-oh.
No, it's charged.
It's at 50 though. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's okay. No, I don't know. It might be in there. All right, Ricky. See, Ricky's got the magic touch, dude. Oh, it tried.
Locked up.
Is it clicking? Is it like the
It's
light
cycling.
flashing?
It's cycling. Yeah. Seized. That sounds seized. If it's seized, that's like either oil consumption, oil loss led to bearing failure, which when they get that hot, they can weld themselves to the crankshaft.
So normally you try to spin it by hand at that point, right?
Yeah.
To see if it's something. Oh, right. And Ricky's here with the. I'm trying to see if we can spin it. It got hydro locked. I'm just kidding.
Oh, maybe. We got lots of floods in that area.
Does this look like it's been underwater?
Yeah.
Kind of.
It does, doesn't it?
Like the crank
I was
pulley?
like,
Yeah.
I was like, what is this?
This crank pulley's rusty as hell. Oh, fuck yeah. Yep.
It's seized.
Definitely seized.
Bent rod or something.
Okay, so that motor's done. At least we know that motor's cooked. Yeah.
Yep.
So we're gonna get another motor. But we tried. Thanks, Justin. Thanks, Ricky.
We can only try.
Yeah. So, very curious now what happened to the engine. Awesome. All right.
Yeah.
So we're one step closer to getting SI together. Thank you for everything, Justin.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it. All right. One of these projects has to go go good.
Yeah.
One of them.
That should be pretty smooth. Since it's a one-for-one exchange, we really shouldn't have anything weird besides, like, you know, little stuff, broken mount here and there, whatever.
That's the plan, at least.
Yeah.
Until I say, can we just throw a turbo on it while it's out? Just kidding. No, that's the end of this episode. Bye. Alrighty then, there you go. Civic SI. We tried to start it. I was hopeful. I didn't think it would work, but I kind of hoped that it would turn over. So, you know, just so that there's some kind of motion in the motor, just to see if there's anything going on. But it sounds like, obviously, it's pretty seized up. I still don't understand. I don't know what happened. Apparently, there's oil in the car, which I think is a trip. If originally they said that, I think they lost all their oil. Oil light came on, so it could be obviously oil pump failure. And let me see. Hopefully everything's okay. It could be oil pump failure. He could have, well, maybe, but money shifted potentially. What else? What other issues are there? And so, but otherwise, well, I'm hoping at the end of the day, this thing is supposed to be, we could just swap motors, stock for stock, and this car will run. It's in great condition. It's dirty on the outside right now. The two fenders need to be painted, and that lip is busted up. But other than that, it's really great condition. If you watch it, a little bit of the trim's a little worn. But the interior is amazing. It's the nicest interior I've had since I've had a new car. So looking forward to that. And yeah, trying to get hopefully we can get this thing straightened out. The guys who sold me the motor that we got a few weeks back, which ended up having the crank that needs to be resurfaced, fixed, or whatever, essentially a bad crank. The guys at SoCal Part Out, they hooked me up with that motor. So they warned me about that, and I took it anyway. So we'll see if there's anything we do that. But I decided at the end of the day that we're just gonna have to get another motor. I want something with no drama in it, so we could just drop it in. And so we've looked around, and in San Diego we have found a motor, K20Z3, with about 90,000 miles on it. So that's not bad. And so basically right now what we're gonna do is just gonna drop that motor into this car, spending thousands of dollars on this thing. And I'm hoping something turns out all right. The other part about it is SoCal Part Out also, they did feel bad that that the motor the crank was an issue on the last motor, even though they hooked it up. They said that they were gonna hook me up with all the suspension bits, so the coilovers, I guess sway bars, camber kit, and all that kind of stuff for the car, which it needs really bad right now because the rear shocks are busted up. They're broken. Why are they broken? Now I'm wondering why they would be broken. Anyways, I haven't looked underneath the car other than that, and you can see there at least rust isn't our issue. But anyways, we've got suspension, and so we're going to pick those up on Thursday from those guys over at SoCal Part Out. Daniel is going to hook it up. So we're going to have, essentially, if we're done, we're going to have a motor in a car that's going to be a clean car, hopefully reliable. The chassis itself has less than, like, I think 60,000, 70,000 miles. The chassis is actually, I mean, if you looked at the interior, it's really clean, with a motor that's about 90,000 miles, hopefully healthy. And we're going to have a new water pump, new thermostat, new oil pump. We're going to change gaskets, do all that stuff, make it clean. And then we're going to throw all the suspension on it. The only thing that's really left is kind of like tires and wheels and some probably performance brake pads, and we could track the thing. Throw it on a racetrack. But it's supposed to be my daily. And so that's kind of the plan. And then also wanting to see what we do with this car. If we end up falling in love with it, which I love this chassis, by the way. The FA5 chassis is amazing. I love it. I love the K series. I love the transmission. I love all of it. I actually bought one brand new off the lot when they came out the first year. It was a red one. So I know a little bit about it. And then my brother had an FB6, which is the generation after this, essentially the same chassis. And I drove that around the track a lot when I started coming back into this industry. I love this chassis a lot. I don't know if you guys, I think I've talked about it, I'm sure. But it's a great chassis, and I'm looking forward to potentially, I think long-term, probably keeping this in the Max Boost family, I think. And if I do that, it may end up in a comic. I don't know which one of these cars are going to all end up in the comic and become official, like Max Boost cars. So Fast TV said they are known for busting the mid casing above the oil pan. And they're also known, supposedly, on the track for having the harmonically balanced oil pumps lose volume or pressure at high RPM, so they're not good for track racing, per se. I mean, I've driven them on the tracks and without the modification, but supposedly you're supposed to modify them to RSX Type S oil pumps, and then also get a baffled oil pan. Let's see. Let's see. I'd be amused if a piece of that cracked oil cap dropped down and blocked an oil passage and starved it. Yeah, that would be interesting. That would suck. Just a cracked oil cap. My feeling is, how do you crack an oil cap? And it was really tight when it was on there. We had to take a tool to take it off, actually. But I think that's probably because whatever it did to the car overheated this car. Like, yeah, maybe they put oil back in it the day after they burned it all. Well, it's not that they put oil back in it or not. It's that if oil leaked out of it to the point that it starved the motor, then they can't put oil back in it without fixing it. And they said they never fixed it. So it's not an oil pan issue. So close. Yeah, dude. Sometimes. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. And we're going to try to put this motor together. I'll put this motor in this car. And you guys are going to be part of this. You guys are going to watch us try to put something's got to go right. Something's got to go right. So on Thursday, I'm going to be up there in Orange County. I'm going to go hang out with Mike Servin. And we're going to go pick up some of these parts over at SoCal Part Out. And also, what else am I doing? Oh, we're going to Sparko. I'm going to go see Kevin and Alan and the guys. We're going over to Sparko. And I'm forgetting. I almost forgetting. I know there's one more thing. Oh, yeah. So anyways, I'll show you guys next Monday. You guys don't know what's up. So that's it. There's that. How you guys doing? How's everyone doing? It's almost 2 hours into this thing. We got 20 minutes left. There is something I did want to share with you guys. Since now we're at the back end of the broadcast, which means that only the true fans are in this broadcast right now. Sorry. Cheetos. Not Sun Chips. I do have these, though. Mike Servin. I actually ended up eating these. Oh, there's literally one left. This air freshener that Mike Servin gave me like 4 episodes ago. Yeah, so that's a good update. So that's a good transition. So Dwayne, I forgot. I should have talked about it first, doing the update. Guess what? So did you guys see the last update, the video update? Where I told you guys that the books originally got stuck off port on a boat, waiting to get ported like a week before I was able to port into I think it was Long Beach. And then from Long Beach, it's going to Chicago, and then from Chicago to Kentucky. So we just got news. We got news a few days ago. I think right after Max Boost Monday that they ported. They finally got the book, and then the books are en route. And I think a day or so ago, they just got to Chicago. So the books are super close. The books are super close to getting to Kentucky. When they get into Kentucky, yay. They just need to be received, meaning they have to be taken in, inventoried, all that stuff, and then we'll be able to ship. So that's happening. It should be anytime. At this point, we're waiting for the good news. I haven't, like I said, I don't like updating the group or sometimes Kickstarter until I know for sure, because there's been, I'm in business. There's a lot of letdowns. So I don't like overstating things or trying to say that things have arrived when they haven't. So I'm kind of careful. So when you hear the next update on Kickstarter that the books have arrived, they have definitely arrived. So what's cool is AJ made it. What's up, dude? You just missed out on our Civic SI video. Yeah, Automotive Jesus is in the house. So the other cool thing is we're going to be sending out an email. So this is what's cool. Lots of you have asked us, how do you add stuff now that we're going to be shipping soon? We're going to actually allow you guys to add product to your orders without charging any extra shipping and handling. Knowing that all the stuff is now in the warehouse and it's ready to ship. So it's ready to go. If you do nothing, don't worry, we're going to ship it. But we're also just going to give you an opportunity. If you do want to add a few things, maybe you saw that garage flag and you're like, oh, dude, I need to get like 3 of those now that I saw one in real life on this live stream. Or if you've seen the keychains and all that stuff and you're like, I wish I could have got more. We made a bit of extra. We always do, just to be safe. So we'll have a limited amount that's going to be available. So when we send out an email, we're going to send an email that's going to give you a link to the Max Boost, a secret link to a secret part of the Max Boost online store, which it doesn't exist except through this link. So you don't try to find it right now. You're not going to find it. And then you're going to be able to go in there, grab a few other things and follow the instructions, and we will add it to your order. So no shipping and handling is going to be included. And because you waited so long, we're going to give you the good pricing and all that kind of stuff. And thank you so much. On top of that, I just want to be clear, we are adding some a little gimmies in the packages as a thank you again for being so patient and waiting. And so we're close, man. I'm hoping we're shipping within a week or two, max. Like I shouldn't even say that. Team's like, don't say it. And I'm like, I want to. But we should be shipping in January then. Like I said, I don't like saying it because there's like a few steps, but we should be good. And then also, yeah, customs is paid. Everything's paid. So like, I'm just waiting for it to drop. And we get to send them out, and I can't wait till you guys read volume 2, and we're going to get to business in 2021 on growing Max Boost and getting new issues, new episodes, new characters, new everything, and we'll work on it together, in particular in the Max Boost fan club, right? So Fred Reed said influencer covers. Yep, they're all there. All of the books are there. Gorgeous, man. I'll just show you again. For those who haven't seen it. So we're waiting for these suckers to show up at the warehouse. Yeah. So that's the influencer cover. It's sealed right now. I'm not opening it, but this one's a sealed influencer cover. Someone's getting this. And we've got the volume. This is my volume 1 book. Right in there. And then here's a volume 2 book. Someone's getting that. And then the gold book is awesome. I love the gold book. So, yeah, thank you guys for being patient. Again, I'll just say one last thing. I overextended myself with that influencer cover. Added 40 pages to the book that wasn't originally supposed to be there. And on top of that, COVID and those delays are real. Like, COVID sucked last year, dude. Michoacán. I hope so, man. I'm just waiting, just like you guys. That's the part that sucks the most, is like, everyone starts hitting you up for when it's going to get shipped, and like we have no control. We're just like waiting, just like everyone else. But you guys that are on this live right now, you guys are the most understanding people because you guys are the downest fans. So I really appreciate you guys. And yeah, thank you. So speaking of which, thank you, Lily. So yeah, we're close, man. Yeah, hold me to it, dude. Thanks. See, I shouldn't have said it, Marat. I shouldn't have said it. Michoacano is gonna hold me to it now. So what was I gonna say? Oh, there's 2 of them in here. I really want one right now. Yeah. So what else? Oh, so you guys are all. I think all of you guys are in the Max Boost fan club, right? So I gotta tell you guys something about this. Something didn't work out just right either. This is the other thing about business, being creative, being an entrepreneur, doing anything. You just got to understand. Things will not go right. They just don't. That doesn't mean you're pessimistic. It's funny. Every time I say that, some people call me pessimistic. Like, I could tell, I feel it. Like, people say, oh, man, you're preparing for something bad. You're totally a pessimistic person. I don't know, man. I think I'm maybe just a realist. And it's okay. It's not good or bad to say, something can go wrong. It's just, I just know that the path to success is never a straight line. Every single person who's successful will tell you that. And here's a case in point. Our Max Boost fan club. Remember this? So Max Boost fan club. Number one, thank you so much to everybody. I know all of you are in here right now. 46 patrons at $2,571 a month. Thank you so much. In particular, obviously, Egri, Mr. Santiago for sponsoring Max Boost. You guys are actual sponsors of the fan club, which is awesome. And yeah, and every month we would make about $2,571, and then minus all the shipping and all the product and all that kind of stuff. You guys know that doesn't go straight into our pockets. This is all for growing Max Boost and doing big things, which I was really excited about in January. Even here, you guys saw this post. We launched the Max Boost fan club officially on my son Max, his birthday, which is January 5th. And so that's when I wanted to launch it. And we did launch it on January 5th. And there's a video right here. And so if you guys saw it, sorry, Santiago. Sergio Sandoval, sorry. Randall S., Sergio Sandoval are our $500 sponsors. And thank you to all of the other members. But I want to tell you something that did not work out right. Guess what? Did not work out right. So we're supposed to launch, and as soon as we launch, we were supposed to be able to, at least this is what we thought, was be able to launch and go, this is when we start, and it would charge everybody, all the members. I need you guys to help me figure this out right now. So listen with like solution-oriented ears. So we're supposed to start in January. This is January. And we have, you can't see around me right now, but I have boxes and all these things and posters and all this stuff that we want to ship for the things that we just promoted to the 46 of you in the fan club. And guess what? Patreon isn't allowing us to charge the memberships this month. It's going to have to wait till February 1st. Which means everything that we planned, all the stuff we were supposed to do in January, it becomes extremely difficult. And I don't know, now we either wait till February or what? Like, what's the solution? They won't charge for the membership. They won't charge the memberships, which we obviously need. We make no income in January for the fan club at all, unless So does anybody have a solution? Anyone think outside the box? Think what we could do, or do we just wait till February and basically lose $2,500 in revenue, which we really need really bad, right? I mean, that's an option to just wait until February 1st to officially start launching stuff. But is there a solution? I don't know. Are you guys excited to get your stuff and you guys want it? Like, so we got some cool things, I promise, but to ship, and I want you guys to have it. Oh man, take my funds now. I will send it now. Wait, hold on. How would I take your funds? Fucking go. Oh, yeah, it does. Well, I don't know if it's that or Patreon, man. Their wording and how they said we can do it completely threw me off. And just charge people this month on PayPal. That is one way to do it. That's a solution. Are you guys all most of you guys in the fan club are in here? Is that something you guys would be okay with doing? Like, I'll just to give you guys the fan club. I'll do it in Patreon and send a message and go, send me whatever it is. If it's $5, $10, $100, $500 sponsors or whatever, just PayPal it and we'll call it done. And then we can wait until the next month. Then that's cool. Then I can actually ship these packages that were meant to be shipped this month for you guys. And I can't wait until the second month because I wanted to keep track of it from the first month to the last month in December, because I honestly wanted to do 12 real months so that in the 12th month, when we give away the yearly gift for the pledge levels, the reward levels that have them, we get to do it in December. Like, I think that's cool. You know what I mean? January, February. Yeah, see, that would have been perfect. That's what I wanted. But you push it off 1 month, it just changes everything. Oh, what up, Harley? We've got a fellow artist over here and car tuner guy. Thanks for joining us, man. Appreciate it. AJ Soto hooked it up. hanging out. We're just kind of talking about fan club and random stuff right now. So, which is what we do on Max Boost. But let's see. People say, oh, see, Robert says he could send his pledge direct. Okay. Alex, am I sending the sketches ahead of volume 2, or are you sending it with volume 2 shipments? Because you know I love you, Alex. I'm going to hold on to your sketch forever. You know that, right? And you do know I actually did your sketch. I'm sorry. I haven't shipped it to you. I literally have boxes everywhere of stuff that I'm shipping. So if you haven't gotten it yet, you're going to get it soon. Yeah, Alex, no. So the sketches are always shipped separate. There's the sketches, like, for example, the volume 2s and all those things are shipping from Kentucky to you. I don't actually box those up, do anything with them. That's why they get to you. Anything I touch comes out of this studio, and I box it. But the sketches themselves, they're valuable to me. So I, obviously, I draw them in real life. So I'm the one who like packages it, and I'm the one who ships it. And all the sketches are framed. So I like personally frame them, cut them, whatever. So you got a sketch, you're gonna get it in a different package, Alex. Hopefully that answers your question about your sketch. And no, anyone is wondering if I'm doing sketches right now, I'm not. I don't know if I'll ever do sketches again. So anyone got a custom sketch, congratulations. I may never, ever do it again, dude. Fred says, we already know it's supposed to come out of our accounts. Just set a stone, we'll send it to you. Thank you. Okay, that makes sense. If you guys are down with it, Mike says he's down with it. It was his idea. Ransom son, yeah. Answer about the hoodies and sketches. Like I said, they're being sent in a separate box. I literally have your box over here, Dwayne. Let me see if I should I prove it? Just so that I can pull it up. Look, I haven't shipped it yet. Sorry. This is Brian's. Brian, this is your box. Look what you got in here. Oh, whoops. Framed something. I can't show you that. I'm not going to show you that. You've got 2 framed somethings in here. 2. And I got your import tuner magazines are in here that you sent over. See? I'm real. I just got to send it. I got to close the box and send it. What else? Who else got it? Who else got it? Look at this box. Look at this box, Dwayne. What the hell does that say, dude? I could not write a post-it note that fast. Okay? There's something in here. Oh, I don't want to show you. Dude, that's a secret. That ain't surprise you to something, man. So yeah, it's there, dude. Giving me a hard time, bro. I know you should, though. I can't wait till I'm caught up, man. Getting there, dude. I'm getting there. Venmo works too. I do have Venmo. MuseSpot says it's okay. I was wondering about you'd be down. Thanks, you guys. Initial D's. Days. Okay. Let's do it then. Let's get it going like we're supposed to. January is, and hopefully, and if some people miss out, they miss out. I don't know. Maybe I'll, I don't know. I'll figure it out. I want to take care of everybody. Oh, Justin, you just jumped in here. Did you miss the update? Oh, yeah. You just got here. Yeah, no worries, dude. We're just waiting for the books, and the books are going to be here any day. Not here, in Kentucky, at our fulfillment center. So really, seriously, I would say give it a few weeks, max. And we will send out an email as soon as the books land actually physically in our warehouse in Kentucky. That's when I'm going to be able to tell you guys with confidence they exist and we're going to ship them. So it shouldn't take too long, dude. We're almost there. And everybody got a free gift. Just letting you guys know for taking so long. There's a yes, sir. Send 2 packages for February. I mean, they probably overlap a little bit, but February is going to be later towards the end of February. So the packages get shipped like basically weeks after the payment. PayPal, David, what's up, man? Oh, speaking of David, I just want to let everybody know, David, hanging out. Last week when we showed the Mac Midori and it was rusted and all that kind of stuff, obviously we had the video, we were quote unquote disappointed and all these things. Yeah, that's the car, but I want to make sure everybody understands. And I should have made this clearer, David, that I appreciate David for even helping out. He's been helping on this Midori for months. Yeah, it didn't end up perfect. The rust is a problem. Maybe we lost some money, whatever, but David did his best, and I am sure he did. He found the car. He didn't find the car. We found the car. He stepped up. He volunteered and asked for him to go look at it. He bought it. He dealt with the paperwork. I sent him the cash. He doesn't know me. I don't know him. He stored the car. He took care of the car. Ignition has 2 ignitions. He's so good. He didn't even just have 1 ignition. He put 2 ignitions in the car. He's that badass. He got the car started and running. It wasn't running when he bought it. We were going to surprise you guys. We're really excited. And yeah, so David did a lot of work to get that car together. He was bummed when it was leaving. He really wanted me to fly out there to go see it and then drive it back across the United States. Luckily, I didn't do that. But I want to be clear, David, that it was nothing was anything I shade on you. Things happen. I believe that you did the best you could, and that's fine. And we just got to keep moving on. And something cool is going to turn out with this car. I swear to God, I was thinking about it today. All you crazy ideas, throw it off a cliff, tie it to a tree, do a burnout, something. We're going to make this thing famous one way or another. It's going to happen. I know, or give it to Automotive Jesus and see what happens. Maybe he'll put AJ is going to put some kind of spell on it, and all the rust is just going to drop right off, and it's going to look detailed like all the motorcycles he does. I don't know. Something's going to happen with it. I just have faith, And sometimes you just got to have faith. You just got to have faith that things don't go right all the time. They don't. They're not supposed to, man. That's life. It's what you do after. It's like, do you stop or do you keep going? And obviously, we ain't stopping, dude. We're doing every single Max Boost Monday, and I got to give you guys something to talk about. So yeah, so I want to be very clear. I'm actually thankful for the experience. I'm thankful for David. Again, 100% David, this is not on you. I don't have any beef on you. I still don't know how you didn't see all that crazy rust. You could have told me about it. To be honest, I probably would have bought it anyway because I'm stupid sometimes. But let's just get real, man. I don't want David thinking that I feel like I don't appreciate him or took for granted his time, his effort. Any of that stuff. That's very clear. I love you guys. I appreciate all you guys fans. And I know all you guys you guys don't listen to 3 hours of this podcast or vlog or whatever what you call this thing, live stream, because you guys don't have some love for the automotive culture and what we're doing here. So I trust that side of it. And so none of it was supposed to have any kind of malice to it or any disappointment to you, David. And don't feel embarrassed. Don't feel bad. You're part of the Max Boost family. I appreciate you. He is in the fan club. He is one of our bigger sponsors. He's a VIP, blah, blah, blah. So I'm telling you, David's down. And we will figure it out. And as a community, we'll figure out what to do with this thing. I would love to figure out some way to do it. Jamal still needs to drive it and probably break it. I don't know. But we're going to figure out what we're going to do with this thing, okay? So, like I said, life is like that. And it's okay. And as bummed as I am sometimes thinking about my current situations with all my cars, at the end of the day, I got to look at myself and go, this is how it is, man. You just got to, there's a reason why I have been successful in my life. And you're seeing it right now where it's like, I could be mad at David. I could be mad at the car. I could be mad at everything. I could be pissed off of the money, all that stuff. And just don't waste your energy, man. You just got to keep rolling and flip it. Be appreciative of it. Flip it and go, this is going to lead to something big. I think it will. We're crazy enough as a group. We are going to figure out how to make that worth it. That car worth it, right? Maybe we get $100,000 worth of advertising out of it for some crazy reason. Maybe we turn it into a simulator. Maybe, who knows, man? But we'll figure this out, guys. So dude, I appreciate you, bro, and thank you for all of that and everything that you did. So don't feel bad, and don't forget. And guys, David actually wanted to donate his Volkswagen Beetle to the Max Boost community. He stepped up. What, probably 15 episodes ago, and he said, you guys want a Volkswagen Beetle? And I'm like, thank you, man. People the generosity of this group is amazing. And yeah, are we gonna F up? We're gonna F up. Trust me, I'm gonna F up for sure. So look, Chad's already sending money. Thank you, guys. Okay, well, you just started it. So if anybody wants to send in whatever it is that you had in Patreon, just to make this go smoother, please leave a note, though, in it that says for Patreon and then the name that your Patreon's under. Because sometimes your name and the Patreon are two different names. You know what I'm saying? Like your real name. Some people use fake names in Patreon. So if you want to do it, Dennis, do you want to send the fan club payments or do you want to send invoices so you keep track of it? Don't make me. I don't want to make. We're just gonna. This is one of those organizational questions that I go, just send it. Well, when you send it, just send it here, and then just send it to Patreon. Put in the note Patreon, and then I should know the total, like the $100 level or whatever. Let me fix this here. Put in your. Let's see. Let's adjust this really quick. So, Patreon. Give me your name and your current address to be safe. I think you need a phone to ship. I don't remember phone number to ship. So, in the note. Let's see what happens here. And thank you guys for being CacoEnterprises@gmail.com. Note, name, current address. And, oh, that's interesting. I can toggle between cameras. Oh, look at that. Ooh, I learn something every day. That's easier. That was easy. Okay, so CacoEnterprises@gmail.com. In your note, put the name, current address, and your phone number. And I'll know what it is. And we'll only have to do this once, okay? So everybody, we're going to activate it where you get billed on the 1st of next month. Also. So just be prepared for that, all right? Thank you, guys, and we'll ship out the packages, man. You guys are... I just thought of a good idea for Mac Midori. Use it as a stunt car or turn it into a fish tank for the future Max Boost Office Museum. I'm telling you, stunt car sounds like it's going to happen, man. And thank you, Mike. Yeah, it seems good energy and right attitude. I think so. We just got to go forward, man. Fred's like, there's a K-Swap CRX here in Texas for $4,100. Fred, I actually do. I want more of a crew. I need you guys' help. But we definitely have friends, and we definitely have people supporting. I'm not alone, so never think that it's just me. But I do handle a lot of this stuff on Max because we don't have funds to pay a ton of people to do it. So Patreon helps us do that. Like when we can have a regular, steady income of $2,000, $5,000, we can plan accordingly, and people can help. And I don't like people working for free. Like real worky stuff. I mean, like volunteer stuff and all that stuff. I do that. It's fun. When you get to worky stuff, you should probably pay people. Dennis, if you do sketches, what is your hourly rate? I don't do sketches. I don't want to. I suck, man. I know everybody loves them when they get them, but dude, I'm horrible right now. My hourly rate, dude, bro, it takes a year to get it. It literally taking a year for these guys. They've been waiting so long for my sketches, and I feel bad, and I'm like, I knew it the first time I did it. Like, anyways, but it'll be worth it. Most people aren't giving me stress. I think oh my god. Let me see. There it is. What the heck's going on? What? Oh, I can't see what? Anyways, I lost one of my windows on this system right now. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Now, thank you for being patient, Justin. I know you've been waiting for that book. It's gonna be worth it, though, man. Yeah, I'm trying to get everything done right now. Like, I want it done in January, dude. All of it. I want to be caught up, man. It's been a long time. People have been waiting, and yeah. So, let's see. Do I gotta? I'll also send out a message to everybody in Patreon, and I'll try to remember to do a Venmo option as well. I was thinking exactly that. I mean, I have access to some of these crazy ass drivers, so we could do something nuts. Like, thank you, Jen. Let's see. Gmail. Gmail. Oh, did you change addresses, Dwayne? You better tell me, dude, because I was about to ship that box. Anyways, I almost forgot about the part where Lulisa turned into a fish tank. There's too much rust. It'll rust some more. Oh, man. Let's see. All right. So I think, yeah, so you guys helped me solve that problem. You guys are the best, dude. I really need to reach out to you guys more often, and that's part of what this fan club is about. I want to get really involved in here for the guys that are seeing it. And I mean, I think it's just a heartfelt thing to have it on my boy's birthday. One, we'll never forget it, and two, we get to celebrate every year after year that we keep growing this thing. Hey, you never know. Maybe next year we'll have 100 members or 200. Who knows? I'd love to grow it. And wait until you see what we got planned, man. I've been holding on to stuff for the last few years here, and I can't wait to drop. People are going to get shocked, I think, when you see what I'm trying to do. So, yeah, look at all of these guys. And like I said, I thanked all of you guys last time. You guys' names are in here. I know most of you are here. I mean, come on. You guys are like $100 VIP members. Dude, 500. You got Randall and Sergio are nuts. Love you guys. Wait till you see what you guys get. And of course the regulars right here with the 100. I really appreciate you guys. That's a big deal to me. Platinum members, gold members, all you guys are in here. Thank you. Thank you guys. All you guys are up in here. Initial dads. There you are. See? You're right there. Remy, Joseph, Robert, Jen. All you guys. Thank you. And yeah, Boost is back, baby. Look at that. It says Boost is back. It really is. Boom. And it's because of you guys. I can't wait. That's the one thing I was looking forward to in 2020. 2021 is this. Dwayne, is your address different? Go ahead and hit me a message on Facebook. Oh, you sent the current address to... Okay. Oh, Yannick's here. He made it. Since Yannick's here, we're going to show off one of his cars. Yannick has a car he just finished building. Okay? That's going to be the contest. So, you know you guys can win. You guys can win something, right? So that is the question. You guys ready to win something? That is the question. I can't type it. I can't put it on the screen because the thing broke. I don't know what's going on with my thing. Oh, wait. Will that work? Bing. What car did Yannick just complete building? Everyone's all freaking out like, wait, I wasn't ready for this contest question. Well, the contest question just came because Yannick just showed up. Yannick, what's up? Yannick from Belgium, one of our Max Boost fans from Europe. He builds race cars. He's got a ton of race cars. There's thousands of race cars. Well, okay, at least 50 at his place or his friend's place or whatever. What car did he just finish completing building? Whoever answers first in the comments wins. Use the make and model. Go. He just built one. And he finished it. And he sent me pictures. And I'm going to show you those photos. Which car do you think it is? Come on, if you guys were here last week, you got some big hints. I'm going to eat a Cheeto while I'm waiting because I know there's a delay on Max Boost. Delay on YouTube. Make and model. You got to do the whole thing. So if you say Lamborghini Gallardo, it's got to say Lamborghini Gallardo, not Lamborghini, not Gallardo. It's got to be a whole thing. You guys know this, dude. You guys have been watching this for 40 episodes. What should we do for our 50th episode? Yannick, you got a delay up there in Belgium? If you do, otherwise, if you can pick one of these guys that may have or may have. Let me see. Ooh. Make a model, kids. Oh, I see a winner. I see a winner. Ooh. Nice. Fred went all the way. He's like 92 to 95 Honda Civic EGS rack. Thank you, no. Hawaiian says Porsche. No, I don't think there was one. Was there any Porsches in his garage? I don't think there was any Porsches. Was there? All right. So the winner is the Lun Lee via Facebook. How did you do that? The winner is, I think, the person who should have won if they had answered it correctly, but they did. Mr. Mike S won again. It's a Honda CRX. There you go, man. You win. Congratulations. Yay. I don't know if this will work. You won again. You won again. I don't know. There's part of me that wants to, that was like, yo, Alex said Honda Civic CRX. Is that more complete? Is that more correct? But nah, Honda CRX works. Mike, you win again, dude. But yes, Yannick just finished up one of his CRXs that we saw in the past episodes. And I think these Cheetos have given me some energy. You guys notice that? I started talking louder. Yeah, well, that's how it works, okay? Let's see. Let me get these pictures together. I'm opening them up right now. Let me see. That's coming up. Coming up. Let me show you a CRX. You guys ready? You guys ready to see this race car CRX? This race car CRX is coming. Give me a second. I thought everything was. All right. How do I go? Move, move, move. Let's go. Move. I'm trying to move around these pictures right now so they're in the correct order. All right. All right. Here we go. All right, so here is the CRX that he just finished. What car did Yannick just complete building? This one. This car's ready, apparently. Mugen Power, number 818. Is that cool? He really wants me to go to Belgium, go racing. Or, yeah, come out to Europe. I want to go, man. Yannick, the only problem is this whole COVID thing's legit. It's real. Believe it or not, my wife, did she even show up today? She didn't show up today, huh? Yeah, my wife works for Scripps. She is part of San Diego's vaccination team. So she is hardcore in the middle of the whole COVID thing. And they're administering vaccines to all of the Scripps healthcare workers. They're the first people to receive the vaccine. And she's part of that team. I think there's like a team of 20 people, but she's like one of the lead administrative people making that happen. Trying to make the world a better, safer place. So good job, baby. Let's see. Initial Daz asked for a Discord server. Is it fun? Thanks, Robert. Appreciate it. Thank you for sending the payment. Let's see. Or Mustang Jog GT Todd Edition. You're gonna make one of those, Yannick? Yeah, Mike S again. Who said Frederick? Dang you, Mike S. And it says, I think give it to him. No worries. Who are you talking about, Mike? Give it to who? Fast TV has a CRX. CRXs are fun, man. Randy, thanks for dropping in. Go back to work. Oh, I've been on this. We're gonna be 2.5 hours. It's a 2.5 hour show right here. The Meisters, though. Yeah, cool. All right, we got some more photos for you guys. Oh, what the? How did it do that? Ooh, my favorite parts. So roll bar in here. A roll cage. So you guys do bolt-in roll cages, Yannick? Those are legal. But anyways, looks clean. You got a passenger seat. That's cool. That means you get to give rides. That's fun. I can already see it. Check engine lights on. Just kidding. Yeah, man. Clean. Good work. Good stuff. Dude, it'd be so fun to go out there and just drive all day. I'd love to go to Europe and just spend 3 weeks with Yannick. We'll build cars and drive race cars for 3 weeks. How much social content can we make? Yeah, Yannick's like, yeah, I know for COVID, but hey, the race I want to do with you guys is in July. This thing's not over. 7 months later from now, this thing's not over, man. Oh, Alex, I didn't say he answered more accurate. I was just kidding, but Alex can win. Alex, you want to win the prize? You don't even know what it is. Mike has no idea what he just gave up. Look at that exhaust, dude. What's going on over there? What is going on this exhaust right here? Mike said not really a big deal, but I was giving away a gold pin, dude. Just kidding. Just messing with you. What is this, Yannick? Or in Espanol, ¿qué es esto? Because I have no idea what's going on here. That's an interesting exhaust. Is it exhaust? Yeah. Oh, never mind. I think I understand. I couldn't. The picture's a little blurry, so I was having a hard time kind of understanding what's going on. We got hatch, tie down. Fun. CRXs are fun. Let's see what else. There's the booty shot. What's it? 1.6. Oh, there's the exhaust. Tow hook. I'm assuming the glass is Lexan. Of the rear hatch. It's all Lexan. They took all the glass out. Those hatches are heavy, man. If they don't want it, I'll take it. Bolt and welded. We do both. This CRX is for the clients, and the passenger seat is for me and my instructions. Exhaust has to be underneath 98 dB. Oh, no kidding. So the exhaust has to be under 98 dB. Wow. My guess is smart. There you go. Whatever you get, there's two. Nice. So Bionic Gamer, what's up, dude? My dream car was a Datsun 240Z lowered. I dream of having it, but I'm getting a 1972 Chevy C10 instead. Well, you should check out VJ's Big Heads 260Z. Sponsored by Falcon Tire. Super dope. 2 GSX exhaust tips? There you go. Yeah, I was like, what's up with the twin exhausts? Wait, and both of them work. Look at them. And one's not a fake one. I see smoke coming out of both. So these are for the one on the right is for the bad rings in cylinder 3 and 4, and the first one's for cylinder 1 and 2. Just kidding. Yeah. Oh, you just got Brian's attention right here. Oh, 240Z, nice taste. There you go, Bionic. All right, so there you go, man. One day, Yannick, we'll be out there. I want to get out there. Let's see. There's so much to do. So little time. All right, guys. Well, there you go, man. We hung out, kicked it. 2 hours and 20 minutes on a Monday, all for you guys. What else? Any other questions? Any other things? Oh, I know there was something else. And then thank you guys for being understanding about the Patreon thing. I'll send out an update for that. And make sure you do add to your packages that you're going to be getting for the Max Boost Volume 2. I have a feeling we're going to definitely run out of. We don't have a ton of extra stuff. So if you want anything, get it. Don't worry about it. We have some stuff left just in case for returns or anything like that. But we didn't make some extras. So if you want something to come in with your order, it's not going to delay your order at all. Go ahead and add it when we do send that email, which will be soon. And we'd love for you to, obviously, the more you add, the more you help us out at Max Boost, and you'll get the best price we can possibly give. So, yeah. So thank you. So expect that email this week for sure, and maybe in the next day or so, it'll be ready. With that, anybody have any questions or anything? We're just kicking it anyway. All of the looky-loo people are gone. They're not hanging out on this live stream. I know. I want to have the last. This is the last nude. The last nude one. Mike, I need some more, dude. Give me some on Thursday. I don't know. They got addictive. But wait. So what was the prize? I don't know. And a date with you on Thursday. Actually, it's me. Me and my brother are heading up along with Curtis. So we'll be up there. I appreciate your support. Saturday, I'll drop episode 1, and it covers the 71 Skyline I built for Tokyo Drift and Fast 5. Awesome. Good for you, man. Yeah, let us know. We'd love to see it. And if I remember, maybe we talk about it in the next Max Boost Monday. There you go. What a great idea. That's what I was thinking. Alex, you're always on it. Maybe on our 50th episode, we just do a massive Zoom meeting. Excuse me. Sneeze. Yeah. Kyle, there are some. I have a feeling we should have made a lot more of these. Because as soon as the influencers start sharing the images, we still haven't done it. We haven't asked them to share the images or the video of me making the art. And every influencer gets that if it was recorded properly. I think hopefully it sells a few books. I have no idea. It could sell 10 books, 50 books, 100 books. Look into Bionic Gamer's gonna have the fastest truck ever. He wants to beat supercars with this truck. Right on. Totally possible. Totally possible. Yannick said, look into my I guess my personal Facebook account. Let's see. What, Yannick? What do you got for me, Yannick? Internet slow right now. Wow, it's really slow. Whoops. Whoa. What the? Oh my gosh. I gotta do what is it? Mukbang? Is that what it's called? Mukbang, where I eat and talk to you guys? I think it'd be fun. Oh, that's funny. All right. Well, here, you ask and you shall receive. It's a Porsche. There's a Porsche. All right. So there's Yannick's. Yannick has access to this Porsche. I don't know. Is it your Porsche, Yannick? That's right. You did have a Porsche in there, didn't you? Must be rough. Must be a rough life, Yannick. The blue book looks dope on the binding alone. Yes, sir. It is very good. There's a ridiculous German racing movie on Netflix right now. What is it? You can't just say that. Hey, if I do have the best truck, can I thank you? What does that mean, Bionic? What did I do? What did I do, man? What's the ridiculous racing German movie? All right. There's, like I said, there's a delay on YouTube, so sometimes I go quiet because I'm waiting. Like right now, it takes a minute. Like it takes a little bit to get stuff, and I don't know if the internet got slow right now, so there's also that. But I'll be getting off pretty soon. It's in a minute. So unless you give me that answer, Kyle. Oh, you're looking it up right now, is what he said. Oh, you think you need more info on AutoCannon? We'll talk about it next week then, Robert Miller. Is it something burning? That's what Cycling Magician. What's up, Cycling Magician? Childhood memories. Oh, okay. Sure, man. Go for it, Bionic Gamer. You just got to be like Fred Reed, dude. You just got to keep doing it. Got to keep building that bucket, whatever it is. You just keep going, and eventually you get to trade it, trade it in for something else. It's called Asphalt burning. Is that what it's called, Cycling Magician? Yeah. Rough life, dude. Can't wait to drive that one, though. What? No. No. Spoiler alert. Kyle. Spoiler alert, dude. Don't read that comment, man. How do I delete that? How do I delete that comment, dude? How do I delete that comment? Dang it. I can't do it on this system. Initial dash. Okay, go ahead and send me some information, or send it to me at hello@maxboost.com. It's easier for us. Oh, jeez, my overlays got all jacked up here. I have no idea where they went. Oh, that's why. Come on, buddy. Work. Yes. Okay, now it's working again. Just send me, if you send us anything, please send it to hello@maxboost.com. This one. Cool. hello@maxboost.com. Asphalt burning is what it's called, okay? Let's all watch it. Let's all watch it by Monday. What? That wasn't a stab. You keep going, bro. You don't stop. It's good, man. Whatever you got to do, you just do it. You're enthusiastic about it. You show up every Monday and you keep building that car. That CRV, which is not going to be an EG. We need to do a photo shoot with the Midori. You see the wall I just had a shoot in front of? What wall did you have? What shell are you talking? What wall are you talking about? Do you mean this wall, buddy? Yeah, I already had that in the thing I was supposed to show. Look at this. This is Mike's badass EK hanging out in front of this badass wall that he's trying to talk about right now, trying to tell me I need to go at, thinking I didn't see it. It's dope. Got to do a photo shoot with the EK. Look at that. Is that sick? Yeah, I gave you guys homework. You guys go watch that film. Burning Asphalt. Burning Asphalt. Everybody go watch Burning Asphalt. We can review it on the next live. All right. Now, I can't promise you I'm going to watch it. It's going to... I just like, dude, I'm so packed. But if I can and I figure it out, maybe I'll convince the wife that this is our date night. We watch this film. Yeah, this is actually a good idea. Max Boost Movie Club. I like that. I like that. Yes, sir. That's the wall. Things huge. Yes, sir. And then, yeah, no, that'd be fun to do a movie thing. We just review movies every day. That's kind of fun, actually. Wait, doesn't Joey do something like that with Chronicles on Twitch? All right, I better get out of here, man. I'm, like, talking too much. But before we go, you got to say... Let's see. How do you do this? Ta-da! Yannick. This is Yannick's boy, I believe, right, Yannick? This is your boy? Teaching them while they're young. Straight up watching Max Boost Monday from last week. You could see it in his boy's face. Even he is laughing at the current situation with the Mac Midori and the large amount of rust in that car. He knows what's up. So anyways, there's Yannick's boy. Hopefully that was okay that I shared that, Yannick. But yeah, dude, he's teaching them while they're young, man. Send it. Stream the movie next Monday on YouTube. Can you do that? I don't know how to do that. And I don't know how to keep YouTube from, like, if you put up copyrighted content, they, like, jack you up. Ah, the 72. You got a 72 C10. Yeah, no. If it's been in your family, you never give it up. Hold on to that. All right. Cool, guys. Well. Oh, you watched that movie last weekend? Oh, first two movies. Asphalt Burning and Born to Race. Oh, man. You gonna take your papa's place? He's like, I want all the cars, Daddy. Oh, no. Alex says his next Max Boost Monday will be his last one on the live. You got to go back to work on the 25th. Well, good for you, man. Did you get back to work? But, dude, quit that job. And there's his little boy. All right, with that, we're going to end it. Thanks, Yannick. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate you guys. Just straight chilling right now. I mean, 2.5 hours we hang out together. It still blows my mind. Thank you guys for hanging out. Hopefully this was entertaining. All I try to do is entertain you guys every Monday and try to do big things. And don't forget, at the end of the day, what we're really trying to do is we're trying to create a show, toys, the whole entire thing. We want Max Boost to be this massive international cartoon and toy merchandising thing that just represents a lot of really cool things that we love about cars and racing and all that stuff. And yeah, we're not going to stop until we do it and it becomes either a Netflix show or a Disney show or something. So we're all doing it. We're doing it together. All right. So thank you guys. Appreciate you guys. And I'm going to see you guys next Monday. I'm sure I'll have some more videos, some more content, and some more things to talk about when we get there. All right. Guys, take care. Keep boosting. See you later.